Yeah, we now have the official preliminary projection. We can, I think, safely assume that these numbers aren't going to change so much. So now we have a good idea of what that next European Parliament is going to look like. You can see that graph behind me that's showing the makeup of the Parliament as projected at this point. Again, the centrist parties, the Socialists and Democrats, and the European People's Party have lost seats. We're right now hearing behind me from Frans Timmermans. He is the socialist candidate to become the next European Commission president. Before him, Manfred Weber, the EPP candidate, was speaking. Both of them acknowledged that their groups have lost seats, but they said that some kind of coalition is going to be necessary. Now, Frans Timmermans renewed his call for a progressive alliance. This is an idea that the SND would combine with the Liberals, with the Greens, and with the far-left GUI group to make a progressive alliance that does not involve the EPP, the center-right group. The problem is, as maybe you can see from that graph behind me, the numbers don't add up. Those four groups together would not get them to a majority of the parliament, and Manfred Weber pointed that out in his speech just now. So we're going to see a period of coalition talks. And Frans Timmermans behind me just pointed out that, what this is pretty much mirroring what's happening in Europe across the board, that governments that used to be dominated by main centrist parties, now the political picture is a lot more complicated, and there's having to be more complicated coalition talks. And he said, since that's happening at national level, it's probably understandable that it's now going to happen at European level here in the European Parliament.